I gave y'all a year of the Xtendo podcast to prove me wrong. I gave you 10 years of the Zobi 70 YouTube channel to prove me wrong. Now it's time for some chickens to come home to roost. Now it's time for some debts to get paid. Now's the time. Now's the time more than ever. Now's the time more than ever. How much more proof do we need, huh? How much more proof do we need? The ending is now. PlayStation is done. This is it. And to be happy, I'm glad. And to be honest, I'm glad. Excuse me. I'm glad it's over. For the past 10 years, it's been nothing more. The PlayStation brand has been nothing more than a simple eyesore. For the past 10 years, we've had some of the most aggressive, violent, destructive fanboys. For the past 10 years, we've had a company that just simply did not care about the PlayStation brand. They didn't care about the fans whatsoever. For the past 10 years, we have had a gaming media that sat here and lied to us and told us that the only console that we needed were the PlayStation consoles. You didn't need an Xbox One. You didn't need a Nintendo Wii U. Why are you guys buying Nintendo Switches? For the past 10 years, if I can say that there was one eyesore in gaming, it was PlayStation. It was PlayStation. And we're so lucky that the end is now. We're going into the metaverse, and we don't need that type of destructive behavior anymore plaguing us anymore. It's over. It's finished. They're done. Nothing more to see here. Microsoft yesterday made the ultimate chess move, and I believe it's checkmate. You literally we went over the numbers yesterday. Call of Duty is Sony's main sale, main draw. That and Grand Theft Auto. And I just told you guys, Microsoft is currently working out a deal to get access to Rockstar Studio by 2023. They're going to give you all of 2022 to enjoy and bask in Activision and Blizzard, but watch until 2023 when all the hype dies down from Activision and Blizzard and we move on. We started getting access to Activision and Blizzard games. Activision and Games are starting to make their way to Game Pass. We're playing games galore. Not only that, the exclusive deals that the Obsidians and the Bethesdas and the Enix Entertainment, they will be dropping their games to go on top of the Activision games. But we went over the numbers. We saw that Sony's main draw on the top 10, at the top 20, they had 6 Call of Duty games in the top 10. In the top 20, there was 15 Call of Duty games. People were buying PlayStation consoles only to play multi-plats, not for exclusives. Not for exclusives. Latest Microsoft Activision deal wipes $20 billion off of Sony's market value in a day. $20 billion? $20 billion? And according to the armchair investors that were plaguing social media yesterday by saying how irrelevant this Activision and Blizzard acquisition was, it can't be that irrelevant. It can't be that irrelevant. Sony lost $20 billion in a day. The PlayStation brand has lost, Sony, $20 billion down, gone, finished, finito. How are they going to get that back? How is anybody going to get $20 billion back? Releasing a Horizon Zero Dawn trailer like they did today, they lost another $5 billion by doing that. But wait, there's more. Check this out. Check this out, guys. This is a cold game. Look at this. Hold on. This is a cold game. Look at this. Yo, Phil Spencer said there's no such thing as a council war. That's a lie. You don't lose 20 billion in a day if there isn't no council war. If there's no council war, why did the other platform lose $20 billion all because of what a Microsoft did? If there was no console war, how did PlayStation lose $20 billion? How? There's no console war, right? We're just here to make great games. We want people to play games. We want people to enjoy games. How did PlayStation lose $20 billion if there is no console war? I'm not even talking about amongst us. I'm talking about between Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony. If there was no console war, if there was no sense of competition between the two companies, like Phil Spencer wants us to believe, how did PlayStation lose $20 billion then? Did they go on some type of spending spree? I wonder what they were spending that money on. I can make a couple of alleged claims, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Grinder. Microsoft deal wipes $20 billion off of Sony's market value in a day. Xbox maker announced to buy Activision for $69 billion. That's chump change. That's nothing. That's chump change. You're going to make that back off of PlayStation fans alone. You can make that back off of the PlayStation fanboys alone. Alone. In a matter of weeks. That's a piss in the bucket to Microsoft, man. You got to spend money to make money, but trust me, they didn't spend that much money. Trust me. They've already made it back. Off of the PlayStation fans' backs alone. But here's the catch. But wait, here's the catch right here. Sony lacks Microsoft's financial muscle for an IP bidding war. Oh. Yeah, Sony, you got to go out there and buy Square Enix, man. Sony, you got to go out there and buy Capcom, dude. All the armchair investors and all the armchair marketers, they're going out and telling Sony in order to compete with Microsoft, they got to go out and buy Square Enix and Capcom and Konami and all these other Japanese companies. In order to compete with Microsoft, this is what Sony needs to do. Why is it that nobody says, after this $60 billion deal went down, how come nobody said Nintendo needs to do this? Nintendo, man, you got to go up there and buy Square Enix, man. Nobody said that. So why did the Sony fanboys think that the console war is now who owns the most businesses? Who can buy up the most businesses? Buying Square Enix is not going to do anything, anything for Sony, for PlayStation. They're going to lose money if they do that. When I looked at that top 20, when I look at that top 30, when I look at the top 40, I look at the top 50 games that sold on PlayStation, Square Enix was nowhere on it. So how is buying Square Enix going to be able to be worth of any value for Sony? How? How is buying Konami and Capcom when none of those games are on the top 50? It was cluttered with first-person shooters. Square Enix and Capcom's games do better on Nintendo platforms than they do Sony. Monster Hunter World combined on the PlayStation and the Xbox still couldn't outsell Monster Hunter Rise. The Final Fantasy VII Remake only did $3 million. These armchair investors have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Not only that, Sony can't buy anybody. They lack Microsoft's financial muscle. They lost all the money they made with the PlayStation 2, with the PlayStation 3. I don't give a damn how many PlayStation 3s outsold Xbox 360. It lost more money than Xbox 360 in that generation. You don't win a console war by console sales. The problem with Sony right now is its lack of identity. What the hell is not Phil Spencer, what the hell is Jim Ryan doing up there? What is his plan? There's no sense of identity. That's the reason why Nintendo doesn't need to run out and buy other platformers. This is the reason why Nintendo fanboys are not running out and saying, we got to run out and buy this. We got to run. No, we don't, because there's a sense of identity there. We all know the reason why we're coming to buy a Nintendo for. PlayStation's identity was Call of Duty. Now it's gone. Jim Ryan was banking on multiplats to save the PlayStation brand. Now they're gone. I'm glad. This is what they get. I gave PlayStation the blueprint on this channel on what their identity needs to be. The Sony fanboys told me I was wrong. Sony told me I was wrong. PlayStation told me I was wrong. And now look. This is only the beginning, guys. It's the end. It's over. It's the end. It's over. PlayStation is done. It's a wrap. No, we can't say that, man. We need PlayStation, man, for the competition. No, we don't. I'm having people on a daily basis tell me PC and Nintendo. I'm having people on a daily basis telling me Microsoft and Nintendo. If PlayStation is not going to be able to offer me and or you the games that we want, and the games you want are Call of Duty. That's gone. You don't want God of War. You don't want Horizon Forbidden West. You don't want them. You didn't want them when it came out 2 years ago. You don't want Ghost of Tsushima. You don't want Days Gone. You don't want it. You want Call of Duty, and it's gone. Thus the reason $20 billion have been wiped clean from PlayStation. Just a quick update video. The External podcast this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go even deeper into this topic. Just a quick video because I just want to let you guys know it's over. It's over.